No, let's just do coins.
Alright, we're good?
Yep. Tell her.
That's right. I wasn't anybody. 9.
I'm a brother Seamus. Brother Seamus? Like an Irish monk? Come on, fuckhead! They're amateurs. They're a bunch of fucking amateurs.
That's right, we're amateurs.
Will not stand, you know? This aggression will not stand, man. They're a bunch of fucking amateurs.
Broadcasting live and direct, we are the Sportsernauts from Hollywood, California. Actually, technically, from Baltimore, Maryland, via exploring the world of sports and the universe it's in. Welcome to the show, again, the podcast, whatever the hell this thing is.
Yeah.
We are the @Sportsernauts at twitter.com. We're on MySpace.
Marcus.
Yep, Tom's our friend. We're ready to roll. Come on.
I'm on.
All right. So, got a couple things I want to talk about. But first and foremost, I do want to take a moment and just, be a little serious. All of us from home, from Baltimore, we lost someone this weekend. Well, last week technically, but this weekend we said goodbye to him. Rodney Brooks. I just want to take the moment and just shout out, dedicate this episode for sure. And I'm personally dedicating what I do to him from now on, more or less. I mean, not just to him, but in memory of him and for myself and for everyone else, Rodney was the fucking man. I don't know how else to describe it. He was fucking awesome. He was hilarious. He was smart as shit, even though he didn't always make the smartest decisions. He was still fucking smart and fun.
Well, he was just great to have a conversation with.
He was
You know what I
the
mean?
conversationalist.
He had an opinion on most damn things, and he'd be happy to share it and argue with you, but also hear your argument too. Like
Absolutely.
He was open-minded.
Case in point,
that way. Yeah.
BJ Baptist. No, I don't want to call him out or anything, but
William.
him and Rodney were exact opposites. Like I was explaining it to the boys the other night that it was like it's like Rodney on the right, Reagan, guns, everything. You know what I mean? And then BJ is literally like a Black Panther. Like they're the exact opposite, but they respected each other and they talked to each other all the time. All the time. They were close, and that just was a testament to the kind of person Rodney was. Because most people on the right, if you want to go down that road a little bit, most people on that side don't back down and don't, you know what I mean? Actually, it's the same on both sides, if we're going to be honest. Yeah. So both sides, neither side backs down. The farther you are on that side, the more you're going to clash.
The harder you take your position.
Exactly. But the fact that those two were able to, you know what I mean, have the relationship that they did was a testament, in my opinion, to Rodney and to BJ, but definitely to Rodney. And that's what the point is. But I don't want to dwell on it. I just wanted to say that, this weekend was really good. I went home obviously and saw a bunch of you. Hopefully you're listening. And it was amazing just being back with everybody. And just sharing everything together, that those emotions and also the fondness, the memories, the shared experience that we all have together from the Dons, from the city up top on a hill.
Up top.
See, I couldn't get there fast enough.
The young child.
That's right.
Exactly.
We're just.
They're amateurs.
That's right.
They are amateurs.
Anyway, so that's it. Just wanted to lay that out there. We love you, Rodney. We miss you.
I miss you, Rodney.
And to the rest of the Dons out there, this is what we do. I'm hoping this is a chance for everyone to kind of,
congregate and comment.
That's right.
And
do as Rodney used to do.
A bunch of shit.
Have a comment thread that has 3 likes and 451 comments on it. That's what we want here. That's what we're talking about. So you can go to our website, sportsernauts.com. You can go to Facebook. You can go to Twitter, @Sportsernauts. Instagram, we're going to post some pictures. And when you can Google us, we're the only thing that comes up on Google. Anything else is false. It's not. It's a false prophet. Don't listen to it. It'll lead you down the road of darkness.
Yeah.
To the heart of darkness.
It's bad.
I don't have a sound drop for that.
Can't sit here.
I'm gonna play that.
That one was perfect.
All right, so we're fans of stuff.
We
We're
love this.
huge.
We love the sports.
We're
We
huge
love the
fans.
world happening around it.
We're huge fans, so
We're
obviously
huge.
we're going to be hanging around the world of sports. And in that world of sports, there are good fans, there are bad fans, there are dumb fans, there are
Exactly.
obnoxious fans, there are
So
arrogant
many.
fans, and then there are the perfect fans like us, Baltimore Ravens fans.
Yeah.
And those fans. No, but so who's
Natty
like
Bows.
so I mean, like, I guess what I'm getting at here is John Wall of the Wizards had a little something to say about his fans. It was fun. It was like in good fun, I think, what he said. But he took a shot at the fans. And is it this one?
You guys got them a free chicken sandwich tonight. They're always thrilled by that. They're more excited for a free chicken sandwich than a win. That's what it looked like.
Dude,
So taking a nice veiled shot at the
that wasn't veiled.
Wiz kids.
He's like, these motherfuckers want chicken sandwiches more than a win. And
yeah,
he's
but that's veiled for fuck you, motherfuckers. You guys
Right.
need to come out and support us.
That's
win or lose.
That's
Fuck
him
you.
saying. That's him saying. There's no way in hell we get KD.
Yeah.
More on that in a minute.
Well, that's
Well, at any
Well, at any rate.
yep.
Yep.
So, but if that's the case, man, if they really did cheer louder for winning a free chicken sandwich, and by the way, the promotion was if the opposing player misses 2 free throws in a row, then they all get
DeAndre Jordan,
hack a
Hack a Joe.
Howard, a whack-a Howard. But so if that's the case, man, if they cheered louder for the free chicken sandwich, I would have cheered for a free chicken sandwich.
I would be psyched, man, because I think the fans have a right to be stoked because it directly benefits them immediately. Like,
That's
I
like-
can go to the store and collect this. That's cash value. Like a win has no tangible value. You know what I mean? Like,
We gotta get better at that.
nice.
We keep dropping my phone off.
The young child.
Yep.
Up top.
That's right.
Dropping them up
We
top.
keep dropping it from up top, so we
Yeah.
gotta do a better job of that. Damn.
But
Well, at any rate. Needle whipping.
That's right.
That's some bojuito.
That is. All right. But what do you think, man? Do you
I
think
don't
he's
know,
got a
man.
right to say?
of course he does.
Yeah. Right.
But in being the best player on that team, like you can't say that.
Like, what if LeBron came out and said that to his fans?
I mean,
Well, like, what if
he would have every right to say that.
Like,
shit.
what if this happened to him?
Which was amazing.
Dude, do you still have the whole thing? Because I wanted to play that for everybody. So you go from the Wiz fans who cheer for chicken sandwiches, and then you go to OKC, who's got real fans. Have you ever actually watched a game and watched their fan base there?
They're great.
They're insane. They're not insane like in a rowdy whatever. They're very organized. To be honest with you, I mean, if we're gonna be honest, they're very white. So
They're in Oklahoma City.
yeah,
Like, what do
and
you
so
expect?
it's a very like calm crowd. It's like, and all I mean by that is like just a bunch of white people cheering in a stadium. It's like kind of one sided. It's
and they
like
play in
kind
the
of boring.
Chesapeake.
They do. It's
arena.
weird. It's cool though. I'm a fan. I'm a
I-
fan.
yeah,
I'm a fan of the Dundies.
I like the Dundies. I mean, I really would.
What is?
Freak it.
It wasn't anybody. 9.
Dude. Oh, it's so funny.
Come on, fuckhead! Come on, fuckhead! I'm a Billy Sheamus. They're a bunch of fucking amateurs.
No,
But let's be real. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I think legitimately the only team that has a real shot, other than the Spurs in the West, of beating Golden State, is the Dundies, the Thunder. The
Do you
Dundies.
really?
Yeah. You have two of the best
No
5
one's
players.
talking about them.
2 of the best
Yep.
5 players in the NBA on one team. Like, okay, Golden State's great. They have Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Stephen Curry. right?
Yes.
Okay, Stephen Curry is the MVP, right?
The reigning
Okay,
three-point
those other
champion in
two
the
are-
All-Star. Oh, wait a minute. That was
Are
Klay
pretty
Thompson.
good, but they're not as good as fucking having Russie and KD.
Klay Thompson.
Brother Seamus.
That's right.
Like an Irish monk.
Klay Thompson's
that's
awesome.
what he looks like.
Klay Thompson would be the number one option on a lot of teams, but he plays with Steph Curry. Like, he's the number 2.
That's true.
And-
No, both KD and Russie could be number ones anywhere they go.
Oh my god! Like,
You have a 1-2 punch there. I mean, they
his
should do a lot
fucking
better
dunk
than it.
yesterday, man.
Yeah, that was nasty.
That fucking dunk, dude. I mean, unbelievable.
Over
that
the
was
air and
like
top.
he just takes the ball, goes right through the middle of the key, and fucking slams it so hard, like with so much authority. It was awesome.
Had to get up and go to college.
That's what he was doing.
Yep.
That's
He
exactly
used to
what
do
he
that
was
in
doing.
college, though.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he was like,
At the UCLA?
just like
He used to
Zach
do that.
Levine. You know, it's the UCLA deal.
How
It's
old
the
is
UCLA.
Zach Levine? Like 21 or something?
Yeah,
Kid's young, right?
Yeah, I
Still
mean, he
has
might not
zits.
even. I don't even know if he's 21.
Literally, he still had zits on his face.
I think he might be 20.
Can you imagine some kid with zits on his face just being nasty at sports and like getting paid millions of dollars and he has a unibrow and his name is Anthony Davis?
Yes, amazingly.
He's
yes.
the best in the league, Brosy.
Brosy. What
All
about
right.
Dame Lil? What about Dame Lil? Dame Lil dropped 51, dog.
Yeah, dude, he fucked around, didn't he?
Did he fuck around? I
think
didn't hear about the
No,
rest
just
of it.
got the 50.
I'm not sure.
51?
I just heard about it.
I thought he fucked around.
I just heard he was doing the 50 something dogs.
All right, so we're gonna have a segment every episode about KD watch, like where he's gonna go, and we're gonna get super cool with it and creative and play some really dumb shit.
Well, at any rate.
Where do you think he'll end up, really?
I think he's gonna stay there, man. I think him and Russie want to like do it. Like I think they want to win
And Zurge?
together. Yeah, you'd have to keep Surge, but they would have to recruit someone to him, and that's an angle that no one's really talked about. Like
They need
recruiting someone else and then maybe clearing a bunch of space on the bench there, and they're like 6, 7, 8, 9 options.
I mean,
You
they
know
have
what I'm saying?
Kyle Singler. Like, he's
Right.
not that good, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got
They
like,
just cut
after
Steve Novak.
Zurge.
They just cut him or bought him out or whatever. Somebody, that bullshit.
Well, he's not going to
Is
the
he-
Lakers.
No, he's definitely not
He
gonna
could
go to the Lakers.
possibly go to the Clippers, although I don't think that would work.
I think,
and I think that would be a
in
mistake.
reality, if he went to the Clippers, I think that would be literally the best position for him. That would
Do
be the
you
best
really?
place. Yeah,
I think it would be the worst.
I think it would be
they're
the best spot
dysfunctional,
for him.
man.
I think it would be the best spot for him.
Even with Doc Rivers, I think they're dysfunctional.
But think about this, man. Okay, so the Clippers, they really don't have a guy
Tell her
in their starting 5
I'm on.
who is a dominant scorer. They really don't. 6-man, you got Jamal Crawford coming in there. He's awesome, right? He's a scoring machine. He's the hibachi. He's the modern day hibachi.
Oh my! He's gonna bring a gun into the locker room.
Yes, he's gonna bring and then joke about it and shoot,
And
do the
then-
pointy fingers and all that.
Needle whipping.
Yep, a
Yep.
bunch of whipping.
That's some bullhuito.
It is.
Asshole.
I mean, the guy was a jerk. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think
Well,
if you
at any
had
rate.
if you had Chrissy Paul, right? Because Kevin Durant's playing outside for the most part, right?
Yeah.
He can bang
Which is
inside
crazy.
and block and get rebounds.
Which is just so. Imagine KD moving to a team like a Golden State Warriors, where he is the like big man, basically.
I know,
and
but
he
I-
can also do what they do.
Yeah, he could. But I think that would be the biggest blow. I think Real. Okay, so he's with Nike
There's
for
no
what, $300 million?
There's no way
He
Golden
got a
State could
two or
afford that.
$300 million contract, right? With Nike.
I'm not sure. There's no way, but I think they wouldn't be able to afford that.
No, for Nike.
Well,
I'm
at
pretty
any
sure he
rate.
signed like a $2 or $300
No, are you
million
talking about endorsement deal?
Yeah,
Oh, I was talking about salary.
or maybe it was it Under Armour?
KD's with Under Armour, I thought.
Okay, well then he signed it with Under Armour.
I could be wrong. We'd have to.
and-
Where the fuck are our interns?
Listen, Joaquin and Felipe
Serna?
Felipe Serna.
He
You
never
can't-
showed up once. Joaquin came by when neither of us
Well,
were here.
if
left a
Felipe
note.
Serna's out there, living over there in Rancho,
Felipe, please come home. We love you. And
we would
miss
love to see you, Brosy.
You. We love you and we miss you.
Stop being such a Kotho.
Thanks, man.
Can't sit here.
You can't.
But he's a brother Seamus.
I'm a brother Seamus. Brother Seamus, like an Irish monk.
That's right.
So
It just makes us laugh so much.
But yeah, I mean, what are the other possibilities for KD? Where else could he go? WizKids?
No,
I mean, where else?
the
would
New York Knickerbockers.
I don't know, man. He doesn't want to be any part. He doesn't want to
No.
be anywhere near.
That'd be a
Melo.
circus. But
you don't want to
can
be
you imagine
near Melo, dog.
Him and Melo? No,
You don't wanna
Melo's. I love Melo as a player. Actually, I used to love him a lot more when but
Stop
he's just-
snitching and all that.
No, yeah, well, when he was trying, like he doesn't really even try
Dude,
anymore.
he was so
pure.
He
He's so
was-
good that
he's
he
such a
doesn't
good
even need to
shooter,
try,
though.
and he's still one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's such a good shooter.
But he's not trying, and he's not trying to win, and and it's obvious. He doesn't.
Well,
give
he
a
likes
shit.
getting paid. He wants to be something
Exactly.
more after basketball, and I think that's
fine.
That's fine. Let him.
He's
do whatever
like,
he
I'm not
wants.
going to win championship. I'm not going to be LeBron. So why don't I just make
man.
a shitload of money and
When you
have
think about
Lala
that, they had the same numbers like their rookie season.
and have
The young child.
with Lala.
Oh,
Do they have childs?
I don't know, but they're married, right?
Who knows?
I don't know, but where's KD going? Who
Well,
knows? I hope he goes to the
anyway.
Wizards. If he went to the Wizards, they would be instantly unbelievable. You'd have Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant shooting from the outside, John Wall driving and dishing. You know what I'm saying? You got Markeith.
Would you have him dabbing?
He would dab.
Would he be Lindsay Davenport?
Yeah, he would be a dabbaroo.
Not Cam Newton style though. I'm talking about dabs. I'm talking about
The real light 'em up
whacks.
dabs,
I'm talking about whacks. Speaking of which,
cracks and weed.
yeah. You in on that? You like dabs? Are you down with that?
It's cool. I mean, it's just too
we,
much.
We tried it that one time.
It's too intense. I mean, it's most of the part. It's like you hit that, you can't really go back to the regular.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean?
That's
like,
what it is. It's like crack.
it's like you don't want to go back. But you got to be careful with all.
What about like bath salts?
I'm
What would
really
it
into the bath salts? To be honest with you,
What
I'm
would
very
it take?
into the bath
What would it take
salts.
for you? Seriously, what situation or zircumz would it take for you to try bath salts?
Under no zircums.
Under absolutely no zircums?
Nope.
I'm on.
You wouldn't?
I mean, if you how much
Odors.
money is on the line?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's
what
paying
kind
me?
of
What
steaks
kind of-
would it take? What's
I
it
mean,
going to take?
Listen,
You're
I
going to
think
have to shoot pigs for it?
Let's. Here's the deal. Let's be real. In these kind of situations where we say, how much would you have to get before you do
Well,
X?
that's just like your opinion, man.
You know what? The reality is, if you whip that shit out in cash, people will be a lot more willing to do crazier shit.
All right, so how
You know
much
what I'm
cash
saying?
do I need to present to you in order to get you to do bath salts?
I mean, realistically,
Can we film it and put it on YouTube? I'm going to wear a face mask. So you can't get at my face.
$250, maybe.
You would try bath salts for $250.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hurt myself. I hurt my nose.
You would? Really?
I mean, if you gave me that in straight cash, how much of this shit do I have to do?
You got to do enough so that what you're eating people's
So that
faces.
I eat faces. I'm
You have
not
to eat
interested in
face.
eating faces.
Well,
or
you never
having
know. It's like a Russian
psychotic
roulette.
episodes.
It's like
I'm
Russian
not
roulette.
interested in that. I'm
Dude,
not interested.
Rosie, it's like Russian roulette. You have no idea what's going to happen. It's like PCP.
What if
it's
you
like
just
Don
ended up like
Kraft's
taking a
story.
bath? Like, it's just like,
What if it's literally you have to take a bath and you
you have to take a bath with bath salts?
that you soak for 45 minutes and then like you go run out in the streets and you're all fucked up and eating
so
faces.
good.
But that's because you like
But if
just
you
took a really awesome bath.
Yeah, you felt so.
That's how the bath salts work.
Yeah, that must be what
That
it
makes
is.
more sense to me.
That makes a lot more sense to me.
Come on, fuckhead.
Thanks. Thanks. Oh, one dab will do ya.
Who Fash?
Hey, Fash.
You
Fash?
so that you would do bath salts for $250?
I mean,
so
man,
if
you
I
put
pay
that
you
shit straight
250
cash in front of me.
Yeah, what if I
mean,
present to you 250 cash, homie, and
but
tell
what-
you
but
right
what
here,
are
right
the
now,
bath salts? What do you have to do to do it to
think
get
you
fucked
smoke
up?
it.
You have to smoke it.
we need our let's get our that's where we need our interns.
Felipe,
We need
Arrowweed. You got to go to the Arrowweed archives,
Yes,
right? Remember that
yes, dude. I learned everything I know about drugs from Arrowwood.
shit? Arrowweed.
I never took them. I only read about them.
But you knew that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, excellent. You know,
The Knutsons.
We're on
So
bath
good.
salts right now, literally. So did you see the picture?
what picture?
The picture of the picture of the pitcher?
You got a picture?
The picture of
What
the
kind of picture are we talking about here?
I'm on.
You got to wash. You got to wash it first.
I'm on.
Ned Nederlanders.
No,
The young
Pablo
child.
Sandoval.
Oh, El Pabroni.
Did you see that picture?
Nederlander.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all big and sticky.
This will not stand. You know, this aggression.
That's
will
what
not
the
stand,
organization
man.
needs to say.
Look, his gut picture.
Yeah, but you don't
Did
ha-
you see the one where his crying Michael Jordan is his gut? I'm gonna,
No, I didn't
I'm gonna
see that.
post it. You'll see that. You'll see that and the other clips on our website.
Oh, my-
Check it out.
But baseball's the kind of sport where
and
you
fa-
can
and the
you can
phase.
get away with that, and he's actually fast
He's
too.
a fat motherfucker.
He's
dude.
fast.
So that brings up this question. Okay.
Okay. NASCAR are the
Where-
athletes.
Well, that's a whole.
Well, at any rate.
That's a whole other deal. But what I'm saying is, where
think
do
they are. I
Major
say they
League
are.
Baseball
I say they
players,
are.
in general, all things considered, total bell curve of all Major League Baseball players, where do they rank in the world of pro sports athletes in terms of athleticism?
Very low.
Like last.
Very
right?
low. I mean, I think.
I'm
there's
not
guys
going
like-
to take something away from a guy like Chris Davis or someone who's like
Well,
an obvious, really
think
awesome
about
shape.
Carl Crawford in his prime. I mean, that dude could be playing. He could be playing a few sports. You know what I'm saying? Like
the young child.
Jose Reyes in his greatest prime, he could be playing multiple sports. Look at that zoom in. I like
Look
it.
at his gut.
No worse than CC Sabathia.
Exactly.
But he's
Fucking
a pitcher.
Babe Ruth was
At least
just
he has
eating
to,
hot dogs.
I mean, he actually has to run the
Whiskey.
bases.
I know, but dude,
He's
come
actually
on.
fast. He is.
He's like a bull. He's like some kind of
He's
weird.
the panda. I think he's the panda.
He is the panda, actually. But look how fat he is. Look at that.
That's pretty huge.
It's like having a child.
Hey, Fesh.
Yeah,
The
he
young
got,
child.
He got a huge ass contract. Why wouldn't you? If you get guaranteed money, who gives a fuck?
I don't know, man. I mean, if
Dude, are you kidding me? If I was in the
his
MLB,
diet? What do you think his diet consists of?
a lot of chorizos and fucking spaghetti and ribs and
Spaghetti.
of course, man, you can't get that big without a lot of carbs. Come on.
Up top.
He probably loves Italian food. I bet you he loves pizza and spaghetti.
Well, you know, that's just like
Yeah, I know.
your opinion, man.
Agreed.
Well, at any rate.
But
So
there was somebody who had
we're
to
gonna
get up.
post that picture, the one that's doctored up, the crying Michael Jordan. If you guys don't follow him, you really should follow Black Adam Schefter. That is Black Adam Schefter on the Phase and Twitter
and on Google.
and Google's. He's funny though. You should watch that.
What
shit.
was that other one?
Which
The Epi? Yeah, that one.
Which Epi?
Yeah.
No, just Pablo Sandoval's crying MJ gut.
It's so good.
It's so funny. It makes me laugh every time. Crying Michael Jordan will never get old.
It's pretty good.
It'll never get old.
Let me ask you this though. What do you think would get more attention right now if there was a breaking story in the NFL or if there was a breaking story in the NBA?
NFL, no problem, no question.
Yeah.
No matter what it was.
I think yeah.
Roger Goodell like, got a new dog, and people would flip their. They would set up like 24-hour access outside of his yard, watching him take a shit.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. There's
No,
one
it's
thing
not bad. That's good business, man. They're on top.
but you know what? I feel compelled to say something here.
I'm on.
I think speaking of Adam Schefter,
Who, black or white?
I'm talking about real Adam Schefter.
White.
Whatever his
Is
race.
that the black or the white?
Lendale White.
Never remember that.
Lendale White.
Gee.
I think Adam Schefter's decision to release the picture of the fucking medical record, like, that's not okay, man.
Who?
I don't care if that's
Who? Meta World Peace?
no
Is he still on the Lakers?
JPP, Jason PR-Paul, dog.
Oh, that shit?
Yeah, and the
He
other
was
okay, now
responsible for
listen.
that?
Yes, he posted it on his fucking Twitter. So the other thing is a
Twitter.
couple things. Somebody
on
gave
his
that to
Twitter
him.
sphere.
They're fucked if they ever get caught, but they'll never get caught. And then the other thing was, you know, the guy. You could the problem with
the guy was a jerk.
there we go. The problem with it was that there was another fucking patient's information on there and the surgery the fucker was having. You know what I mean? So that's not cool. That's not cool. If it would have, if he would have just clipped that out and it was only Jason Pierre-Paul, I have a lot less problem with that. But if
isn't
you're
that what he
including,
did?
no, there was another patient's information on there and you could clearly see it. So fuck you, Adam Schefter.
Black
I'm sure
Adam
you're
Schefter?
no, not black Adam Schefter. We love.
That's another one.
I'm sure Adam Schefter is a very credible journalist and has a lot of respect around the industry, and among his peers. But I think that was a bullshit move. I mean, I think that was a fucking Bush League move. Seriously. And maybe it's a Bush League move for me to criticize him for that. I don't care. But fuck him.
No, you're all right. You can do
Fuck
it.
him.
Yeah, fuck him.
HIPAA laws be damned.
We gotta get one that says fuck him. But for right now, we're just gonna go.
Well, at any rate.
So it would totally be NFL, man. It would.
Yeah, it would.
The NFL would blow NBA stories away. I mean, unless it was no. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
I mean, think about
Any
the trade
story.
deadline. Nothing really even happened.
No, nothing ever happened.
Bunch of bullshit. And
Yeah,
that other
everyone just
trade
stayed
got
put.
fucking voided.
Oh, Verjao went to the Golden State.
Anderson Varejão. Wait, is he
Anderson-
on? He's on GS.
Yeah, he went to the GSW.
No shit.
And then everyone's
he got
wondering,
traded to Portland, right? And then he got bought out.
I think, actually, I think that's what happened.
Okay,
He was part of that other trade. Like, I think he was a part of like a 3-way trade or something.
Man,
I forget. You know what? Fucking interns, man. They're really pissing me off.
That's some bojuito.
That's right.
it is. And
You better.
Tell her.
Cerna, Felipe,
Fucking Felipe Serna.
what a guy.
It wasn't an embringo.
Guy's a jerk.
Well, speaking of NASCAR, did you see the Daytona thing?
That was pretty cool, man.
It was like the
That
it was like
was
the
pretty-
closest finish ever.
I mean, it was like inches. Barely inch. It was inches.
it was a game of enges.
inches. The
Ned
inches.
Niederlander.
He won by a
Yes.
nose hair.
By the nose ash hair?
The nose ash.
Ned Niederlander.
That's right.
Nose ash thing.
By
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hurt myself. I hurt
Your
my
nose
nose.
ash.
I hurt my nose ash.
Had to get a nose ash.
P.S. Have you ever
What, a
have you ever
doppel?
noticed that The Rock sounds like Barack Obama in his speech, like the way he talks, like just in general?
He actually does.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you'll never look at The Rock. You'll never look at either of them the same again. So I propose we put out a movie called The Rock Obama, and it's just The Rock playing Barack Obama. What do you think?
would be great.
It's just like the story
What's the
of
plot
Barack's.
line? What could be the plot line, though?
No,
could
it's
be-
literally a biopic of Barack Obama. It's just The Rock is playing Barack Obama.
And just like when
And
he...
he's just jacked. He's just so
and he's
jacked.
just so badass.
And he's like kind of like President Camacho Chalupa, whatever the guy's name was on Idiocracy. But
Yeah.
it's Barack Obama, though. And he's like, you know.
Dude,
doing
first of
his
all,
thing.
The Rock is the man.
Yeah,
like,
he
The
is.
Rock is the man.
He really is,
He
though.
really... Dude, people, like, chase him down on the road to try to get his autograph, and he will sit there and talk to them.
They're amateurs.
I mean, I don't recommend doing that, but
Yeah.
he has done that in the past, and I think that's pretty
My
fucking
brother
cool.
Jeff has a lifelong dream to give The Rock a hug, or to get a hug from The Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we make that happen?
I would love.
Can we get that viral?
Can you imagine what our life would be like if we could had the ability to get The Rock to just come and do our podcast with us? I'm gonna reach
All
out
right,
to
those
him.
are goals.
Everyone, that's squad goals. That's hashtag squad goals.
Hashtag squad goals.
We need to get out. We need to get everyone hitting
Hashtag
the pavement.
sports
First of all,
astronauts.
we need to get everyone listening. We need to get everyone listening. Right now, it's just us talking to each other. But everyone will be listening, and everyone's going to agree that they want The Rock to play Barack Obama in a movie and call it The Rock Obama.
and it's a rock opera biopic.
That's perfect.
Wow.
That's even fucking better.
Wow.
Dude, give me some of that.
You think now could The Rock pull that off?
Oh, fuck yeah.
He
most
definitely
talented
could,
motherfucker in
dude.
Hollywood.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He's awesome. I used to think he was kind of weird because he was, he's like a wrestler and whatever. But man,
He's an
such a
entertainer.
good guy. He's
That's all
such a great-
wrestling is.
He's a great actor too.
P.S. Time check.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Is that black up top there?
We're getting 9.
All right, here's the deal. Every show, we're really going to try to do the Bawlmer Minute. It may not be a minute, maybe 30 seconds. It may be 15 minutes. We may talk an entire episode about Bawlmer, but it'll be the Bawlmer Minute. So we'll do the KD Corner, which we already did. We'll do the Bawlmer
KD.
Minute. And then we're going to do a bunch of other random shit. But for today's Bawlmer Minute... We're running out of time. Today's Bawlmer Minute, presented by Royal Farms Chicken. Presented by Royal Farms Chicken. The question I pose to you, Bawlmer Ravens fans, do you want the one and only number 92, Haloti Ngata, to return to the purple and black? That's my question. Let us know. Make it interactive. Facebook it. Facebook.
Watch out for the. Oh, you got that? You all jacked up over.
I'm on.
Why? I started it over?
No, it's just the vodka. It's not a problem.
Oh.
No, let's just do once.
No, but really.
That is
so,
the best.
So for the Bawlmer Minute here, I just want to finish up by saying, what, this is the
No,
best?
let's just do once.
That's the best.
Up top.
Yeah, I like them all.
I'm a brother Seamus. Brother Seamus, like an Irish monk?
All right, speaking of Brother Seamus's, we need Josephine to restructure. We need him to restructure his contract.
Yeah.
'Cause we need to
And
get other dudes.
When did I say that this
I'm
would happen?
on.
Right after he signed the contract, and we had a conversation about this, Kevin, and I said,
Oh, it's off.
"No, it's cool though."
Oh, we're still going?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Oh, sweet.
And we had this conversation, Kev, and
was
I
very
told you
unprofessional.
that just hampered the Ravens.
I'm on.
Well, look, he's going to restructure and we'll be
But
fine.
will he?
Yes, absolutely.
Did he
Why
already
would he
agree to
not?
this?
Yeah,
Because
they
he just
agreed
got
to talk
injured.
during the combine.
Because he just got injured. He's coming off an injury.
He's got. I mean, what are they going? They're not going to uphold that. Plus, he got injured. That's like another whole
Well,
aspect.
if I'm
to
Joe
it.
Flacco,
What does the contract say about injury?
Kevin, the arguments for him doing that are exactly the same arguments as why he should have gotten paid. Exactly the same, right?
How?
Because should he get paid? Well, he just set the record for most touchdowns and passes, like the best touchdown to interception ratio and Super Bowl history. The most road wins in playoff history, all that.
Right. He
Super
did it all
Bowl
at the
MVP,
right time.
perfect time. He gambled on himself and he won. Right? So if I'm him, there's a part of me that says, well, fuck you. This is the way the game works.
You know what I'm saying? He really genuinely appears to be the kind of guy that really wants to just win.
You don't need to make $28 million.
He's not going to.
You're not
That's
worth
what I'm
that.
saying. He doesn't even he didn't even buy a fucking new car when he got signed. He was still mowing his lawn.
He's helping his parents out because they got so many fucking kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All the fucking Flaccos.
He's gonna be, dude.
What about the Gronks? The Gronk.
How many kids are there in the Gronks?
There's a lot of Gronkers. And they pulled.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
They pulled a Fred Smoot deal on there.
Who, Joseph Smoots? Do you think he's listening?
I would love if that was the case, but Joseph. What about Neil Prescott? Neil Prescott.
Bro.
David Rennie.
You're gonna go there?
David Rennie.
You really?
But I love when people
there?
say David Rennie.
The Knutsons. Come on, fuckhead. The Knutsons.
Oh my god! All right, so just one other thing: our defensive needs are like
Lardar is getting his ass cut.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get cut. And I think we also need. We obviously need a bunch of stuff on the defense. So I think they're gonna draft heavy defense. Jalen Ramsey, please. Hashtag Jalen Ramsey.
Wow.
Just load up with them semi-nulls.
Man, I think they need a
Quarter
fucking
nulls,
wide receiver, man.
Eighth nulls.
They really need a wide receiver, too.
Well, that was my next thing on my list.
Well, they got Perriman. He's going to be...
Fuck Perriman, dude. I think he's
Come
never
on, he
gonna
was
play.
injured the whole...
Fuck him. He's a... Dude.
You think he's going to become...
I think he's a bust.
What's his name from Texas?
I think he's going to
Sergio Kindle? Remember Sergio?
Yeah, exactly. It'll be the same thing, only who knows what he did to his fucking knee.
Sergio
He's got a long way to go to prove that he's going to be anything. He's got to play a game first. So let's see how he goes. I'm not holding out any hope for that. My hope is for Steve Smith to have a strong, solid year and not get hurt.
He's coming back, guaranteed.
Yeah, he's coming back.
He announced it in an Instagram post.
And I want Marlon and I want Kamar to step up big because I think they can.
Kamar was
and I think they
really
will.
putting it on at the end.
They both are. They're both
that
good.
Was pretty
Definitely
awesome.
Kamar. And then, so what I'm thinking is, I think we need at least one more solid receiver, and I
but we
hope
can get
it's like
one
a
in
vet.
the third round. You know.
Well,
what I mean?
I think we're going to draft something, but not like that. Not like a playmaking wide receiver right off.
We're
the
gonna
bat.
get a random
I'm saying
project.
they should probably get. Look, if they cut a bunch
Think
of
about
people,
if you get Amari Cooper, someone like Amari
can't
Cooper.
get Amari. You can't do that.
Like, think of how good is
There's
he?
only one of him,
Yeah, I know, but
and that's
like,
why he went so high because he was.
Yeah, but
what
I
he
know,
was.
but like people passed on him, right?
well, for need. I mean, other team. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have
He
a
was
tackle,
sure
what
thing. Everybody
good-
thought he was a sure thing.
But if you don't have a tackle, what good does a wide receiver do you? If your quarterback's getting sacked all the time, you can't throw it to the wide receiver.
Patriots.
What are you talking about? They got a great offensive line.
What's
usually,
that?
They got a good offensive line usually.
This year was terrible,
Well,
but
yeah.
they still got the ball out in like 1 second. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of little Julian Edelmans.
at any rate.
All those little Julians get open in 1 second. You'll
1
kill
second.
'em.
But I mean, you
kill
don't think
'em.
that we could benefit from having another like semi-veteran wide receiver up there with Steve Smith? So
Oh
Steve
yeah.
Smith's
Oh
not the only
totally.
one?
Oh yeah.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
They just need somebody.
Because
They need
look,
another,
there's a list
they
of
need
players
another
that they
option or
could
weapon.
not renew or they could cut, and they could free up like $9 million. They could free up easily $9 million, maybe
What
more
about
with
Sizzle?
Joe.
What's his deal?
He's just got like 1 or 2 more years left or something.
Hall of Famer. I think he's Hall of Fame, dog.
Yeah, I think so.
He definitely.
Yeah.
He has over 100 sacks.
And he was player of the year.
Defensive player of the year.
I think once
won a Super Bowl.
once you become defensive player of the year, defensive
How
or
many
offensive.
Pro Bowls?
How many Pro Bowlers?
He's got at least 6 or 7 Pro Bowls.
I mean, I'm looking at championship, obviously, but that's
Defensive player of the year.
defensive player of the year. I think that gets you in the Hall of Fame. I mean, not on its own, but along with everything else.
Yeah.
So I don't
like,
think
is
there's a
James
question.
Harrison a Hall of Famer? I say yes.
Yeah,
100%.
I think maybe down
say
the line. The only problem
100%,
with James
dude.
Harrison, he's going to rub people the wrong way.
Yeah,
And it's all. So remember, we had that talk. It's all opinion. It's all.
Well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
I mean, am I wrong? We're gonna split.
Well,
We're
it's
gonna split
true.
hairs here.
it's all true, but
So I think James Harrison will rub people the wrong way. I think Joe Flacco is
Shane
not,
Palco?
is not going to get in the Hall of Fame.
well, how many Pro
Can you
Bowls?
imagine if he comes out and rips off like 3 natty champs?
I mean, that would be amazing. I'd love him.
I'm on.
The fact remains, he gambled.
He's
The young
still
child.
a young child.
Listen, here's what I think about Joe Flacco. I think he's the kind of guy that doesn't have any trouble sleeping at night because he doesn't think about anything.
Right.
And I think that's good.
Yeah, because he doesn't want all. He doesn't care.
That's
like
good.
28 million, 10 million, 15 million, whatever. He just wants to play and win right now, and he wants to set up his legacy. And I'm sure he worries about that.
I mean, but the fact remains, has Joe Flacco ever thrown 4,000 yards?
Does that matter?
No. Has Joe Flacco ever made the Pro Bowl? Has Joe Flacco ever thrown 30 or more touchdowns in a season? 30 or more. No. How many touchdowns did Blake Bortles throw this year? Look up how many touches Blake Bortles threw. Yeah. I'm saying, in order to command that amount of money, anywhere close to that amount of money,
You'd have to have Joe Flacco's resume and the regular season stats of Blake Bortles. You're saying
yeah.
that's fine. I agree.
He
with
doesn't
that,
have
which is why
anywhere
he's
near
not
that.
going to get that money.
I know, but if he restructures, then it's all good.
He's going to restructure.
It's
They've
all
already
good.
agreed to meet at the combine.
It's all
I don't know
good.
why they're meeting at the combine. I guess
Yeah, that's
fine.
really random.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't like that at all.
9.
What do we got here?
That's it.
We've been going.
We just want to say thank you to everybody for listening.
thanks.
Go to sportsronauts at sportsronauts.com.
And the real way to pronounce thank you is thank you.
You better be
Thanks.
You better be thanksing.
Thanksin.